Look at that beauty, my friends. Oh, some sugar. This is crazy. Sugar in a sandwich. Oh, man. Okay, my friends, I have to pause it. Look, I started the video like I tend to start. What the hell is a Monte Cristo sandwich? But guess what? Now I want to try it so bad. Is this a cake? Is this a sandwich? I still don't know for sure. But the thing is, my friends, should I try this on my cooking show? If so, leave me a like. If you leave a like, trust me, I will do it. It's looking so good. How to do a Monte Cristo sandwich. My friends, I have no idea what a Monte Cristo sandwich is, but I guess I will find out. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and what?
Hey, in this week's episode, we doing a little something different. We are
What?
savory and sweet, deep fried Monte Cristo.
Wait, savory and sweet? Okay. Okay, my friends, Americans always surprising me.
Sandwich. Come on, the grease is hot.
Let's go, my friends. Man, I love Kid Rollins. I'm excited for this one. Actually, one thing, the reason I've been reacting to sandwiches so much, it's a bit weird, right? Is because since I did my BLT, a lot of you guys have been saying, try this one, try that one, the club something, now the Monte Cristo. Everything is very new to me, my friend. So I hope you understand that. I may confuse a couple of sandwiches, but let's see this one. Oh, man.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by the barn today. And what are we talking about? Cooking the Monte Cristo sandwich.
Okay.
Shen found out it's out there at her happiest place in the world. What is that place called, Shen?
Disneyland.
And we went to
Really?
the Pirates of the Caribbean little ride, and you're sailing all down through there, and then you go eat at this little restaurant, and they had the Monte Cristo sandwich. Now, I'd never heard of one in my life. But they all started really.
Wait, but is this a famous one? I never know if I'm reacting to something that you guys are aware or not. You know, maybe this is just known in a specific region in America, but I don't know.
Back in Paris in the early 1900s, and all the little Paris cafes had these. Yes, they did.
Okay.
And it was like bread toasted, sort of like a grilled cheese, but it had sort of like the old-time omelet plate, really, in a way. Skillet was two sort of hinged plates. And they would put the bread and meat on one side, bread and meat on the other side, and then it would just fold over. And you could just cook it right over here and then turn it over again.
Interesting.
But hey, it has come a long way since then. This is not what you would call your dietary video. No, this thing has got some cheese, it's got some sweet, it is some goodness. The carbohydrates and the sugar content are going up today.
And we love that. Can we all agree? Come on, let's not pretend that you are super healthy. If you are watching this with me, you probably like a good sandwich.
But folks, this is something that's really a classic. Kids love it. It can be served breakfast, dinner, supper, snack time. Very little elegant meal it is.
Okay.
Shan is wanting to go to Disneyland, and we can't get there quite yet, so I need to hurry up and make this sandwich. So what are we going to do? We're going to start with, really, it's sort of like a pancake batter in a way.
Yo, my friends, the thing now, every time from, what is going on my computer? Every time I react to sandwiches or any type of food, means one thing. If it's not crazy difficult, I will try to do it. But you guys will always decide this. Leave me a like if I should try this one. I should put a goal, but just leave a like. If I see that the video does well, I will try it. Okay, let's run it back. Now, my friends, I will not post too much. I have to pay attention. Pay attention with me. You may want to do one, I don't know.
We're going to start with, really, it's sort of like a pancake batter in a way.
Okay.
All-purpose flour.
I have that.
3 teaspoons
I actually have the patriotic flour.
of baking powder, which is pretty close to that amount. Then we got to have, we ain't got no measuring cups today, no measuring spoons, so hey,
Filling.
about 3 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to put it right there. A little pinch of salt. Give that a good mixing.
Really? The eggs?
Excuse me, girls. Pardon pardon the interruption, but has anybody got an egg in here today? Oh, they're on time.
Oh my god. When people say fresh eggs, you know, when they come from the kitchen, I'm not sure if you know this, but they are a bit hot. You know why, right? But they are fresh, they are hot, and
Top of it today they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
No, so we're doing good.
man.
I'm gonna get the biggest one right here. In fact,
Look
I'm
at
gonna
those
take
beautiful
two just in
chickens.
case I drop one. Thank y'all so much, and it's better than going to the store. It is
American
time
chicken.
for the hen fruit and the milk. Now, a lot of people, they just be using regular old milk, they do.
Dude.
But no, you know Cowboy Kent, he thinks that stuff should be richer. I mean, this ain't diet food to begin with. Somebody probably be wanting to put 2% milk in it if they had a chance. But we're gonna go ahead. Really, I think we should do it this way. Let's crack the egg in here and whip it first. Y'all do that? And I want y'all to look at how bright the yeller is in this right out of the chicken butt egg. Now, when you
It's a
get that
beautiful
thing
egg.
whipped up there, I mean, there ain't nothing.
I like Portuguese eggs, not gonna lie. And Portuguese chickens, some of the best chickens in the world. But American chickens, they are pretty damn good.
Beat a fresh egg. Flour, salt, sugar, baking powder, and a pinch of what you call it for salt in there. 2 cups of half and half. Now, I got a question for you,
I'm gonna use normal milk, right, my friends?
Shan.
Yes.
Half and half.
Uh-huh.
Now, a cow got 4 teats on her udder. Okay? 4.
Okay.
Now, did they just milk the back 2 to just take half of that to make half and half? Then
No.
what is it? The viewers want to know.
I think the viewers know.
Oh, it's half cream, half milk. Is
Yeah.
that pretty close? In goes the egg. Everything is in there. Let's get it mixed up really well. Make sure that all that flour gets incorporated and dissolved. We don't want nothing lumpy. Now,
Wait, is he making the bread from the scratch? Oh, that's wild.
this is going to be about the texture or the creaminess of pancake batter. So we're going to have to add just a little more flour, I think, before we
A bit
go
more?
any further.
Okay.
But it's just a little bit thin. And we want this to be able to stay on there really well. So let's go back with just a little more flour. Oh yeah, I can already tell that's going to be the correct amount.
Perfect.
Now over here on the fire, we have a Stargazer skillet with probably about 1 3/4 inches full of oil. A lot of people just pan fry these, just a little dab of oil, but I think it works better if it's sort of a cross between the two, pan fried, deep fried. So batter is good to go. Now we need to assemble the sandwich. Well, went and broke out the Griswold, I did, folks. And why are you toasting bread, you say? This is supposed to be
Wait, but what the hell was that mix? Because there is bread right there. Oh my god, my friends, I think we are going to discovering something crazy. Actually, I have a question. My friends, I have to buy one of those, right? Americans really like this cast iron type of stuff. It's very difficult to find here and it's crazy expensive, to be honest with you. But I think I have to buy it, right, my friends? Anyone watching have one of those? If I buy this one, my kid, when I die, still owns this, right? This is for 100 years or something. They are very durable.
Griswold, I did, folks. And why are you toasting bread, you say? This is supposed to be, you said, was going to deep fry this sandwich. Well, through experience and knowledge here that me and Shan have compatible together to eat this sandwich the first time, we have made improvements. Now, to me, when you don't cook it this way, sometimes your cheese and your meat is not even warm after you deep fry this sandwich because it takes very little time to get this to a golden brown once that batter's on there. So
Really?
we're going to toast what you would call inside of the sandwich. And to do that, we first got to have a little butter in this skillet. If you don't prefer to do it this way, hey, that's fine. But folks, I want that cheese to be a little melted. Sure, the outside edges of this cheese, when it's on the sandwich and batter fried, it's going to drip down there. But I want that middle to be really good too. So I tried Texas toast, I tried sourdough bread, thin bread, thick bread. And a lot of folks say, even let your bread air out a little before you do this. It makes it absorb more batter that way. But we're just going to go ahead and toast ours just a tad.
So why didn't you use Texas toast?
It was too thick. I mean, the sandwich come out deep fried like this, and it was just really, I've been watching my weight, Shannon. It was just too many carbohydrates for me to intake is what I'm trying to tell you. So we don't want
He's such in good shape, right?
this to get this plum dark. We just want it to get a little color, and you can see that starting there pretty quick because that skillet is getting some of that hot. In fact, it'll finish toasting right there, it will. Now, when we get this out of here, automatically as soon as it comes out, I want you to what? Slap the cheese on it. Now,
Slap it.
everybody just uses Swiss. No, that's not enough of the cheesy goodness. We're the folks from Wisconsin and all the good cheesehead people that want to know where is the cheese. What? The cowboy has broke out the pepper jack too. How did y'all ever think that we wasn't going to incorporate some kind of a little bit of jalapeno in there? So let's check this. Oh,
Yeah, I cannot find jalapeno here, but I like jalapeno. The reason I like jalapeno is because Burger King have some chili bites that have jalapeno inside, and they are really good.
there is some good color right there. There is. I think these two stuck together, so we're going to lay that one there. Go ahead and turn this one over, put the pepper jack there. And folks, that way that cheese is going to help adhere to keep this sandwich together. Now, before we get started to putting this here sandwich together, we got some really big news. Some of you already know what it is because y'all have looked. What? We are nearly at the 2 million mark in subscribers. That is a lot of
That's
folks.
crazy.
And you need to be sure and really be paying
Honestly, I cannot think about a person that deserves more than him.
attention to the website, maybe the community tab on YouTube too, because we're going to have some giveaways, some prizes, stuff like that to make it oh so good. But I'm in a Monte Cristo kind of mood. Assembly time, it is. Now, I want
My friends, this is where we separate men from the boys. Let's see how this goes.
you to take some of that good Duke's mayonnaise, spread it right here across that cheese. It's going to try to slide a little because cheese is slippery. So make sure you get it covered well, if it will let me.
Okay.
And then we're just going to use the squirt
This is weird, my friends. Mayo on the top of the cheese. Oh, I saw everything in life already.
top of the mustard. And I'm using what? Honey Dijon. We have got fancy. If you're making Monte
Dijon?
Cristos, you got to break out the fancy. You do. So give it a little coating all the way across.
Ah,
and it can't be
beautiful.
a sandwich like that if it ain't got no meat on it. Now, you need to use deli sliced is what they tell me. I use it as I can read the newspaper through it. It is pretty thin. Ham and turkey. Now, I like to just go ahead, put all the turkey on one side. Go ahead and fold them over neatly. 4 slices of each.
Oh,
And then we're going to go right back over here with ham on the other side. Big, have you been in this one?
damn, so much meat.
See that, Shan?
What?
Has Big already been in that piece of ham? It's got, missing a piece right out of the middle it is. So it's okay, Big, if you have.
Damn,
Now,
always
this
the
is
biggie.
entirely up to y'all's judgment. But I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to slap another piece of cheese on here and another piece of cheese on here.
4 pieces of cheese, crazy amount of meat. This is a good sandwich. 100%.
Gently take your sandwich, and I've been in trouble for this a lot in life. When I was little, I made sandwiches that the bread didn't match. So this is the rounded
That's yeah, I also did this mistake back in the day, my friends. Never again. It completely destroys the sandwich. You cannot even eat that.
side. That's the rounded side. You got to have it where it's going to match. It is assembled. It is. The grease is getting hot. You're going to run about 350
With that right away already. That already looks so good.
degrees. Now, I'm going to go ahead so y'all can see this really well and put this right here. Make sure everybody's lined up and give it a little mash. Now, when you've got it to a little mash, this is pretty important. See how we have an overhanging of meat? Now, you could go ahead and fry that just like it is, but it's going to make that batter get sort of lumpy and try to run off. So we're going to create a smooth surface here. And these things that right here are left, it's called puppy scraps. So go ahead and get everybody trimmed up nicely.
Ooh,
And one
the
other thing I'm going
precision.
to give you a little hint on, or a tip. You can
Perfect.
go ahead and cut this sandwich in half and just fry 2 halves, because that's pretty thick little sandwich there. So if you want to share it
It
with
is.
your loved one and you're worried about your carbohydrates, cut the sandwich in half. But it
I love my wife. I'm gonna make another one for her. This is too good for me to eat, Alf. What?
is time to go to the batter. It is. It is time to do the baptizing. It is. Now, you can do this 2 different ways. Get your hands real nasty or not get your hands real nasty. I love to just go ahead and take some tongs, lay her down in there, give her a good mashing, okay? Scoop right back up here under it, turn it
Michael
over.
Phelps,
We want to make
sandwich,
sure
no?
that them edges is all seared up really good with some of that batter. And then I like to do this when you ain't got a thermometer. Put some of this over here. You can see how that's going.
Genius.
That is pretty close to the right temperature. So reach back under here. Let just a tad of that drip off. Lay her right there in that grease. I like to splash a little grease up on mine. Now you're going to get some
Oh my god, this is a bit of a mess.
parts that want to fall off. And hey, that's all right. Because we're what we calling it, cooking in the fast lane now. And we'll be looking for tools we ain't got. We're going to have to turn it. It don't take long, folks, for this to happen. See how that browned up there oh so quickly?
That's good,
And there's
100%.
enough batter in there to do about 4 sandwiches. Let us get a plate over here handy. Get you a utensil that is wide enough to get in there. And like I say, don't be worrying about them floaties. You can get them out before you put another sandwich in there. And you
Okay.
can get this as dark as you want it. Hey, just use your own judgment. Just make sure you keep that oil about 350 degrees.
Holy. The beautiful American flag. Oh man. Oh friends, can I get a like for this video? Because I am enjoying this so much. Praise the Lord and the biscuits. What? Look at that beauty, my friends. Awesome sugar. This is crazy. Sugar in a sandwich. Oh man. Okay, my friends, I have to pause it. Look, I started the video like I tend to start. What the hell is a Monte Cristo sandwich? But guess what? Now I want to try it so bad. Is this a cake? Is this a sandwich? I still don't know for sure. But the thing is, my friends, should I try this on my cooking show? If so, leave me a like. If you leave a like, trust me, I will do it. It's looking so good. What the? Yo, sorry. Question very important. I saw when I was typing Monte Cristo sandwich on YouTube to react. When I saw Candy Rollins at the video, I thought, okay, that's it. But I also saw a thumbnail, another video, in other 2 videos actually, that had some jelly inside of this Monte Cristo sandwich. Is that also an addition that tends to happen? Can someone explain me if this is true, or is this one the classic one?
Ooh-wee, ain't that a pretty sight?
It
Now,
is.
You got to put that powdered sugar on there. I hope that you can do it without the wind blowing and you ain't got to figure out the windage from one side to the other. And people be saying, I like some raspberry jam on mine. Well, I like some raspberry preserves with some
Okay.
chipotle adobo sauce mixed right in there, mixed up well, because I want things to be able to take a bite. But we've had good help. The crust come off the sandwich. Side, there you go, girl. You get to be the first one. The big. Hey, Duker, you like to missed out, buddy. There's the
Mini
Duker. And here the little Mage. Mage, you better get it, buddy. So you can see how that cheese is melted on the edge as it run off there, and them little crispies. So let's give her a little dunk right in there.
But it's good with that raspberry.
That right there is some powerful good eating. And with that there little raspberry chipotle sauce that goes right on it, you'll be wanting to make that and put it in salad dressing and in your coffee, both, but makes me want to go to Disneyland. See all the rides and the little people and maybe see Goofy come by. I'm going to act like Goofy. I made it whack, whack like Donald Duck. Ooh, do the shimmy shake and oh.
You got a little powdered sugar on your.
I was trying to not to laugh,
Hey,
but it's difficult.
it's okay, because I do like me some sweetness. I didn't understand this sandwich when I first started trying to research it a little.
Okay, but this one I'm a bit lost here, my friend. The sandwich, okay, all good, but what about the jelly? I know you made a crazy mix there, but so the common thing is to have the sandwich and dip the sandwich in jelly, or the jelly goes inside first? Explain me this in the comments, my friends.
Why you would put powdered sugar on there. But folks, when you get really the savory taste of the ham and the turkey, and I think the Swiss sort of brings that about too, because to me Swiss cheese is totally different than a lot of cheeses. It's got that unique taste to it that's sort of a savory taste in its own, but a little bit of saltiness to it too. So sweet combined with all that, dipped in the raspberry sauce. Oh my goodness, praise the Lord. Pass the biscuits and let's make Monte Cristos for everyone. Let's do it. Now get the folks of the family in there, share this together, makes a great breakfast treat or a brunch. But everything we used in the little video today will be listed right down there in the little link below. Be sure and keep an eye on the community tab and the website for upcoming events, because we're going to be some places we are, and big celebration is coming up when we hit what? 2 million subscribers. As always,
Sorry, but he's already at 3 million.
I tip my hat to all the servicemen and women, all the veterans who have kept that old flag a-flying back there. Folks, I ask you to lift the good folks over there in Ukraine and all that country and everybody that's helping out, lift them up in your prayers, keep them in your thoughts. Let's go ahead and just, help them people any way we can. Rest of you,
Thank you, my friend.
come on in here. We're going to give you a big old hug. God bless you each and every one, and I'll see you down the Cowboy Monte Cristo Trail.
Holy, isn't this a good sandwich?
Flyer, Shannon, you got your casual shooting slippers on, right?
First time, okay? Usually I'm really good together.
All right. We have launched some new apparel, some t-shirts, sweatshirts. We got you fixed up, so be sure and check them out.
That's it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I thought this was amazing. I want to try this one. Like I said, if you think this is a good one to try on my cooking show, just leave me a like. And yeah, see you guys the next time. Bye, my friends.